To the Most High, we give thanks to the ancient ones. We give thanks to our ancestors for another day. All the little things that we don't think about and that we take for granted. So grateful. Just look around you and just take in the goodness of the divine. All right. Welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. My name is Beverly B. We've been at it for years now, just spreading love and goodness, in positive vibration and raising the vibration of the planet and then raising the vibrations of our lives and just pouring out love around the world. Um, we're going to check and see if we're live on YouTube, and we're going to check if we're live on Facebook. We're actually live on Facebook, YouTube, and I believe we're also live on Instagram. But that always, for some reason, is one of those. Are we live or are we not live? So we'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're live on, but let's see if I see. Yep, we're live on Facebook, so that's good. And if you're on YouTube, if you would go ahead and place something in the chat, then I know that we're live there too, so I don't have to go check. you know, if you need a song, just type yes in the chat. Hey, Shani, I see you. Ifa, Bimi, I see you. I hope I'm saying that right. Elkin, James, I see you. Glad that you're here. Let me know how the sound is because we have upgraded the studio. Okay. I've got my brand new microphone. I've got monitors in my ear. And yeah, hold on. Let me see what. All right. All right. Awesome. Yep. Very good. Thank you for letting me know. All right. I see you on YouTube. Sissy Kimmy, we're good to go there. How awesome. All right. We're grateful for another day for sure. Um, all right. All right, Salmon. Thank you. Love back at you. Thank you. I got it. If you need a song, just type yes in the chat. We're going to get ready to get started. But so, YouTube, let me know how the sound is for you. I did a little video for members last night. I was so tired. Anyway, I don't know where my bubbles are. Oh, wait. There's something I want to try real quick. I mean, we're just getting started, but I want to try this really, really quick here and see if this is going to work. Hold on. I'm very curious since I've done this upgrade. I want to see if this is going to work. Hold on. Let's see. Ooh, yes, it works. Did you guys see that? One more time. I just love technology. You can use technology for the good. This is how you use technology for the good. I'll show you. Hey, Nayambora, I see you. Glad that you're here. Steve, I see you down there. I think I already said hello to James. We're getting ready to get started. All right. All right, we're getting started because you never know. You know, you never know. Beverly B, here comes your song. All right. Naya Buddha says, love how you're having fun like a kid on her birthday for sure. I'm gonna turn this. Oh, I somehow changed my settings on my computer. I mean, I'm on my keyboard. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this thing off. I don't really want it, but actually, it's not a bad thing. Carmen, I'm gonna play over you in just a minute. I'm gonna see what I can do here. Um, I'm still adjusting things as we go. So I'm gonna turn my piano off for just a second. Turn it back on. Hold on, guys. Okay, there we go. All right. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. I'm glad that you're here. All right. I'm gonna try to get you on here one more time, Sissy Kimmy. All right. If you need a song, just type yes in the chat. All right. All right, Carmen. Here comes your song. Thank you. Ooh, the audio is much better. Ooh, nice. Now people can hear much clearer. Nice, nice. I tell you this upgrade. It's okay. Sissy Kimmy just ended up calling me. And you know how fast I saw that on my computer screen? Gosh, all right. Anyway, Carmen, here comes your song. Carmen, what ancestors are saying is, that situation that we talked about last week, it's not totally resolved. Like we talked about, and they're reminding me of this stuff because I don't remember everything. There's something about you speaking up, and it's almost resolved, but there's still a little bit of an area. It was this note right here that it's still not completely done. Okay. I haven't been back to work. I've been on vacation. That's so that explains it. Okay. All right. Okay. There's the confirmation right now. Let me see if there's anything else. All right. Okay. So that's it. There's no need for me to complete the song, even though I'm not the one completing it anyway. But they're not completing it because you haven't been back to work. So that's why I see that makes a lot of sense. So your song is still evolving, you know. So there you go. All right. Okay. Thank you, darling. Makes a lot of sense. All right. All right. If you just joined, if you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. We got the Ash fam in the house. Let me give you guys some hearts. Did you guys see those hearts, by the way? I'm just curious. Did you hold on? I'm going to give you some hearts. Let me know if you saw the hearts because I'm using a complete different setup. I'm using my computer now, so I want to know. And I'm also using a different camera. So I want to know, did you see the hearts I gave you on YouTube? Did you see the hearts? I'm loving on you all. Oh, awesome. All right. Because I just found that, was it last night or the night before? And I mean, you guys know I love hearts. I love loving on people. So I thought, oh my gosh, are you for real? I can actually do that now. So here, have some more. Know that you're loved. There's nothing but love here. All right. I just love it. It's what I love is, when you something to think about. There's something to think about. And you know what? You can go to my videos. I mean, actually, I've got so many videos from back in the day from Facebook that I actually share it here and there. But even on my YouTube channel, if you go all the way down, you'll see how this channel has evolved. You know, you'll see me, one of my first videos. I mean, the background was blue. Was still trying to figure out my lighting. I mean, the microphone that's just been a journey. But I want you to go back and look at my videos all the way from the beginning. Um, Actually, to tell you the truth, I'll tell you the truth. My YouTube channel is almost 20 years old. I actually stripped my channel and took everything off from 20 years ago. So actually, this is not really, when you go back down, it's not really the first videos. But anyway, go back to my first video and or one of my first videos and look at the background, right? Look at the background and you'll see, oh my goodness, it has really upgraded. And I want you to think about your life, okay? I want you to look at my video from the beginning and then look at the video now and look at everything that's just upgraded. Then I want you to think about your life. Okay? I want you to reflect not on me, but on your life. Right? If you have journals, go back to the beginning of some, whatever year and look how you've upgraded. And then enter into gratitude about that. Right? because I mean, I went into gratitude. I thought, wow, I mean, of course, I can go back to, 25 years ago, how I first started, um, almost 30 years ago, actually, when I first started out with all this techie stuff and all this video stuff, where I was. Those. We'll be here all day if I start talking about those days, how I learned and all that stuff. But I want you to reflect on your life and look at where how you've upgraded. Look at where you are now. Okay, I want you to think about that. Thank you, Zion. So grateful for you all. Make sure you share this channel, like, subscribe, become a member too. You know, um, become a member and get into the lounge and our gathering place. And also, we have our own temple. Okay, we have our own temple. Our temple is called the Healing Temple, and I've opened it up. It only opens up on the full moon and the new moon. So it's open right now until tomorrow night. And then I'll send a message to members. The temple is about to close. You can go in there. It is beautiful. It is just beautiful. You can sit in there, meditate, pray, worship, praise, whatever it is, whatever, you know, that means for you. And your camera can be on or your camera can be off. I, the microphones are muted in our temple. And the reason for that is because we want to give honor and respect. And I don't, there's no chatter in there because otherwise, other people, if they're trying to sit there and meditate, you know how we are. So, but you can text in there. You can leave text. So we're just evolving and growing. You know, so I'm very grateful. And eventually, I believe we're all going to get together too. I honestly believe that. So hold on. Let's see now. I was trying to get to. Yes. Let's see. All right, Shani. Here comes your song. Shani, how was your week? Where are you? Are you on Clubhouse? Oh no, you're on. Oh, you are on Clubhouse. Okay. Is anybody able to come up? Hold on, I'm seeing all these people in the audience. You guys are not able to come up. Oh, that's right. I I forgot. Sissy Kimmy is not in here, so I have to do it. Sissy Kimmy, I miss you. I'm trying to get you up here, girl. It's not happening. It's just not. I'm wondering though, Sissy Kimmy, how about you turn off your phone? Go ahead and go out, turn off your phone, and then turn it back on and see if that'll work. Reset your phone, maybe. All right, Sha'ani. The question was, how was your week?
Hi everyone. Hi Beverly. My week is going okay. I've been releasing a lot, and my period came on today, so it made me slow down even more. So the more I lean into whatever comes about, then I just kind of navigate it better instead of trying to fight it. So everything is telling me to slow down.
Mm. All right. Let me continue to play over you and see. Yeah, because when I began to play over you, I felt like things were like scattered. That's why they said ask her how her week is going, you know?
Yes, my mental energy often feels scattered. Maybe
Mhm.
that's what you're picking up right there.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So hold on, let me continue to play over you. Don't take on any new assignments right now. I'm smiling because they're telling me, ask if she got tempo.
I got a notification that he's on his way from post office. I'm
Awesome.
so excited. Yes, I will send you a message when he comes.
Awesome. All right. And this is what they're saying. Once you get tempo, they're saying, and they're reminding me about what what the message was from last week because I don't remember everything. They said sit with tempo as an adult, okay? Don't sit with tempo as the little girl on the inside. It's not time for that yet, okay?
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Okay, that's very specific. I receive it.
That's very specific, yes. Because if you don't, you're going to have rebellion.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I definitely can rebel against myself.
Yeah. So don't do it. Let the adult just love on the bear. Let the bear just love on you and the music. And then, later on, you'll know that maybe, in the next couple of months, I'll forget. And then they'll remind me about this conversation. And, they'll probably will be a song. And then the little girl may get nurtured that way. I have no idea. But it's definitely not time to tell that girl, I want a hug. It's not time for that.
Oh, that is so true.
Yeah.
When she's present, when she's activated, I don't want anybody touching me.
Yeah. Yeah, don't you introduce that bear to that little girl on the inside of you because you're going to have problems. She doesn't want to be touched. Period. So, all right. All right, there you go, young lady.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You
I've
will.
been listening to your song called Hug also
Yeah.
over since last Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on replay. Like I said, I sleep to it every night. That one and Come to Me. Those two I have it on uh replay, and that's what I sleep to. And I actually labeled it as calmer. It's my calmer, and I sleep to it. But yeah, that song, it's on it, and when you hug tempo, it'll play also. It's on there. It's also on there. You'll recognize it too. So. Um,
Thank you so much.
you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, Clubhouse, and I think Instagram. I have no idea. Instagram. Oh, we know we're not that. I've been trying. I don't know. All right, Sissy Kimmy, we're gonna try this one more time. If I can get you up, hopefully I can. No, it says you're already invited. If you come on Clubhouse, just remind me that I'm the one that has to invite people up because I'm so used to Sissy Kimmy doing it. So, oh, let's see what we got here. Um, yeah, they're like Ogun Beru, we're looking for you. Yes, I know, right? Poor dude, sonic improvement with the new microphone. I'm telling you, I was sitting here last night and I was thinking about that's when I make that video for you guys. I mean, I was thinking about all the microphones that I've gone through and the research that I've had to do because for me, it's not just talking, it's also instruments, it's guitar, it's drums, it's hand drums, right? So it's taken me up to it's been 2 years to do the research, going on YouTube, listening to other people, and then some of them were not musicians. So the first, I had this other lapel microphone, and through trial and error I realized, oh, this microphone is not for musicians, it's for people that speak, right? So it's been definitely um it's definitely been something. It was time to upgrade. I knew it was time to upgrade, but it took time because now, because of technology, there's so much stuff out there and it makes it very challenging for us musicians. So I was actually watching Unity United Living Center where I get invited to play. I'm like one of their resident musicians, which I'm very grateful for. And one of their resident musicians came on and I just loved her sound. And so I contacted her on Instagram and I said, "Which microphone are you using?" And that's how I ended up with this microphone because I was able to hear it from another musician. Um, who disappeared where? What am I missing something here, guys? Oh, I was so giddy. Oh yeah, I was so tired. Oh my gosh, that was last night. I had a long day. And right around that time, I'm just done. I'm like ready for bed, but I like to set things up and prepare the night before, um, because it's just the right thing to do. I don't like rushing and all that stuff. It's just not my thing. Um, but I was so done. I'm half in my pajamas. I mean, you know, uncombed hair. No, I don't have uncombed hair. I have dreadlocks, but they definitely were not. I usually don't show myself like that, but you know what? It is what it is. This is all backstage stuff, right? So, oh, okay, all right, I'll do that. Now, but Sissy Kimmy's telling me to make you moderator because, um, that way I've got somebody, and don't worry about you showing first and me showing second. I don't care about that stuff. I'm not worried about any of that. I think there must be something going on with Clubhouse. I think it's a Clubhouse thing, Sissy Kimmy. Must be some kind of upgrade or something or some kind of glitch. Um, but it is what it is because it looks like maybe even people are not able to come into this room or something like that. They're dropping off. I'm not sure, but either way, let me see. Uh, well, Naba says, just seen the microphone posh living. I tell you, this is also um, people that have supported the channel, right? Monthly, um, that are actually. helping for the upgrade. All right. All right. Let's see who is next. Um, is it Elkin? I think it's Elkin. And oh, I forgot. You know it's full moon, right? So yeah, Porsche, you said this is a season of integration and upgrading. Absolutely. And we're in the full moon also. So things are just in the full moon, things get a little bit, everything is expanded, like over, supersized. If your emotions, if you're emotional, if you're sad, then, during the full moon, sadness may be more, um, you know, so anyway. All right, Elkin. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Oh, Sissy Kimmy, I see you. You made it. Let's see if we can get you in here, girl. Oh my gosh, you made it. All right. Anyway. Oh yeah, Porsche dude says it's full moon in Capricorn. And I it's time to release. Yeah, definitely. 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 So any of you that are members, have you been to the temple? Has anyone been to our temple? I'm just curious if you've been to the temple, because I forgot to turn. I made a mistake in the settings, so I couldn't tell if anybody had been in there because you weren't able to leave anything in the chat. So I'm wondering. Um, let's go to Clubhouse, bro. All right. So the question I dropped. Okay. All right. So anyway, I was asking, has anyone joined our? This is for members only, but has anybody, any of you, have you been into our temple? Um, Let me know. Um, all right, Elkin. Uh, Ah, awesome. Nayambula says she's in the temple right now. Okay, let me. I'm sitting here reading all of your comments. Let me concentrate. Let me concentrate. Well, why do I have to concentrate? Let's have fun. You guys ready? Let's have some fun. Why? Because I can. That's the only reason. Because I can. Why? Because I can. All right, I'm done for now. All right, Elkin. See, laughter. It's the greatest medicine, and music and love. All right, Elkin. I don't know how many times I've said your name already now. What's not clear on Clubhouse? Okay, let me concentrate. Elkin, here comes your song. The word that is coming forward for you, Elkin, is indecision. And you can sit with that, where that applies in your life. Like you have to make up your mind about certain things that you want to do, but you're indecisive about it. What's scaring you, Elkin? I know I don't see you on Clubhouse, but you can type it, I guess. What's scary? Something is scaring you. You need to make up your mind about something, but the indecisiveness has to do with fear, though, because you know that once you make up your mind about the particular situation, you know that's it. You have to commit to it because that's the kind of personality that you have. So you've chosen to be indecisive. Oh, to escape making the decision you're supposed to make. Okay? You have to stop. Because otherwise, you're going to get stuck They're reminding me of something. Hold on. Let me check something really quick because I'm not going to check. I can't check it right now, but they're reminding me something was said in the chat. I don't know if it was you, Elkin, but the word hiding, someone typed hiding in the chat, but that word is for you. I don't know if you're the one that wrote it, but you have to stop hiding. And you're doing it through being indecisive. Indecisiveness, you're using it, you're just not making a decision on something, but it's actually a form of hiding because it's like a safe place. But it's time to step out, young man. Then the question is, you're telling yourself, but what if I fail? Well, there's a saying, they say fail forward and then learn from your mistakes, but give yourself the opportunity to fail instead of not doing anything, because then you're stuck in the same spot. Mm. They're reminding me to share this story with you, Alkin. Hmm. I'm trying to remember when this was. It doesn't really matter when it was, but it's the story that they want me to share with you. I asked for a gift, you know, and I traveled and went to Israel actually, and when I came back, I placed my hands on the piano and I just closed my eyes and I trusted that whatever I would play would sound okay, because the only thing I had done was just songs that I had written, you know, not totally just play, and trusting that somehow whatever I played would sound okay. And the reason they're telling me to share this story with you is because you have to try whatever it is that you're supposed to do and trust that everything will work out. And use me as an example. I didn't always sit in front of my piano with my eyes closed, okay? It wasn't always like that. It was always rehearsed and practiced music that I wrote, that I played, and then it shifted. It wasn't always like that. And when I go into that mode of playing songs that I wrote, it's a complete different vibe because I have to think about it. Because I have to trust Bev to not make a mistake, right? But when I'm in this mode, It's a different vibe. So you have to enter into that vibe of trusting that whatever you're going to do, that you're going to have the backup of the universe ancestors. That when you place your hands on your piano, whatever that is for you, whatever that situation, whatever that purpose of your life is, I'm just using the piano as an example, whatever that is, you need to trust that it's going to end up sounding like a beautiful melody. All right? Stop hiding. That's why that word came up in the chat. Come out of the darkness into the light, Elkin. You've got so much to offer. Mistakes are life lessons, my friend. I'm just giving you confidence vibration right now. Take it in. Come on. Mm, mm. There's a wave that just went towards you. That's why when you see me laughing, it's because something left me. It's like a energy, a wave. I can't explain it, but ooh, mm, come on. You didn't come to this earth plane to play small, Elkin. You came to win. Hiding was not part of it, though. They're telling me that you need to get a brown candle. Um, you need to get a brown candle, and you can look up, Google it. significance of a brown candle, because I already forgot what the significance of it is. So I'm just telling you what they're telling me. So, hmm. All right. So get a brown candle, and as you burn that candle, release what no longer serves you. Release fear. Mm. All right. There you go. Wow. That was pretty awesome. All right, young man. There you go. Get that brown candle. Um, you may have to do a little bit of a search for brown candles. They're not like common or anything, but they are around though. So don't get any other candle. Get a brown candle. I know you're over there on the other side of the world, but I know you guys got brown candles over there. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. I'm so glad you're here. We're just having a good time, just elevating, going higher and higher. We're elevating the planet, we're elevating ourselves with music, with love, with just gratitude, loving on each other. You know, um, go ahead and put hashtag AshFam in the chat. So other people can know that we are growing as a family. You don't have to be related. You don't have to be blood related to be a family. Hashtag AshFam. Go ahead. Put the hashtag AshFam. There you go. Yeah, Elkin, I felt that too. I felt really connected to you. I felt that. I felt it. It was strong. And the reason when I begin to laugh is because I've just left. It's like Bev left the building, and yeah, beautiful. You can go back to the replay and just take that little piece where I played. Beautiful. All right. All right. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be live, same time. Afterwards, we will be in the lounge. Um, and Naba will share her poetry. Remember what I've been saying. You need to have your headphones on when we are in the lounge, and um, parental discretion is highly, highly advised and recommended. It is a must. All right. Oh, Elkin says I always go back to the replay. Awesome. Yeah, that's good. Because there's always more to unpack. So, yeah. Beautiful. All right. Let's see. Where am I now? Oh, Xeon. Yeah, Xeon sent me this beautiful clip. I haven't done anything with it yet because I've had just one of those weeks. But I haven't forgotten though. I mean, I like it. I'm thinking. I'm already asking. What do you want me to do with this clip that he sent me? Because that's my hobby. I know I'm a nerd. Can I say somebody's got to be the nerd? So yeah. All right. All right, Xeon. Here comes your song. Xeon, do you connect with any of the Orishas? Okay. Let me continue to play over you and let me see what they're saying to me. They want you to go read about the Orishas. Okay. And hold on. I will share some resources with you. I'm not really allowed to share too much because it's not about me, it's about you. And so they want you to go read about the Orishas, but I will send you some of the literature and the books that I have. So you know it's from a trusted source. It's books that I've already read, okay? Because there's a lot more, but I can't say that to you right now because you have to, it has to come from you. I'm not allowed to influence your life like that, okay? Once you give me the confirmation, then I will confirm it back to you, what they're saying. But one thing is for sure, you have to go read about the Orishas. And that goes really for any of you too. If you're in here and you don't know about the Orishas, you need to go read about the Orishas, okay? We'll continue this conversation, Zion. There's so much more that I need to say, but I have to wait till you do some of your reading, and then we will continue this conversation. Let me just say this to you, though. There are things that you do in your life, and you have no idea that it's actually them. It's the Orishas guiding you. There are certain things, this is what I can say. There are certain things that you are drawn to, and you don't even realize it, but it's them. Okay? A lot was lost during the passage, the slave trade. There's still a lot of anger inside of you. There's a pissed off ancestor inside of you. Anger. But as you begin to explore the Orishas, it's going to help your healing with that anger. Because that anger doesn't have a whole lot to do with you now, the Xeon, but because that's on the inside of you, it's in your DNA, it just pops up its ugly head, you know. But the Orishas will help you. Isn't it interesting that there's so many things that we just forgot about because we were taught in schools only the history of the people that took over. I'll just put it that way, right? In the school systems, we didn't learn about the history, our history. We learned about kings and queens that were not from our culture. We learned about their history. So when I'm saying, do you know the Orishas? The first answer should have been, of course, I know the Orishas. But most of the answers, when you say, do you know about the Orishas? Most of us would say, no, because it was erased from our history. This is why many of us end up coming to places like this. You don't realize it, but you're just being guided back to what used to be the norm. Something that my daughter said to me maybe 6 years ago, about, yeah, something like that. And my daughter is originally from Africa, she's adopted. And when I began to wake up to a lot of things, there's something she said to me. She said, so, mom, all the stories that they told me, back in the village in Africa, she said, Mom, so all those stories that they told me are actually true. That hit me hard. That hit me hard. I thought, wow, right? Because in the school systems, even in Africa, right? What do they teach? About kings and queens that are not part of the culture, right? So the Orishas are calling you, Zion, and you need to look up the name, the meaning of your name, Zion. Go dig deep into that also. It's all connected. Make no mistake that you were called Zion. A lot of times, our names were not even picked by our parents. They think they picked our names. A lot of times, it's ancestors guiding them. Hmm. What was that, Zion? I'm trying. You, I can hear them, but I didn't know. I'm trying to see what you're saying. Hold on. Uh, hold on. Yes, yes. Oh, you're very welcome. All right. So there you go. You're very welcome. And I'll put some information on Instagram in the chat for you, okay? So that way you have resources that I actually um use myself. Have, I mean, the books are on my shelf. I'm looking at them. And of course, my virtual shelf on Amazon. Let's not talk about my virtual shelf, shall we? I have a lot of books. I love to read. I mean, I've always been like that. There's a joke. There's a joke. It's my joke, okay? It says, "Oh, you want to know where Bev is sitting? Like around my house? If you would come to my house and you had to figure out where I'm sitting, all you have to do is look for the books. And then you'll go, oh yeah, that's where she usually sits. Oh, that's where she usually sits, because that's where all my books are. So, all right. How long have we been on this thing? Oh my gosh, look. And as I'm looking at the clock, it was 111. See, you can't make this stuff up. It was 1 hour and eleven minutes. You can't make this stuff up. So, all right. Yeah. Mm. I realize I can't. Oh, I can go back here. Let's see. Yes, Dion, I can hear them, but I don't know for sure. Okay. Some, let's see, yeah, some tense messages. They're talking to me. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Porsche dude says Yemoya is familiar to me. Awesome. Yeah. So go read about them. Go read about them. Very important. Very important. Yeah. And I know that resonated with a lot of you. Um I mean, because I mean, if you would have asked me 10 years ago, I would have said Orishas. I would have said Orishas who? What? What do you mean? I don't, what? Orisha who? But yeah, that was the past. Oh, Sissy Kimmy says I feel connected to Oshun. I was birth in Oshun. Awesome. Yeah, yeah. It's very powerful. I mean, I had my reading. I have a shaman that does my readings for me. I have someone I go to, um, and I wasn't sure who my Orisha was. I had a feeling, but I wasn't really sure. I thought it was Oshun, but actually it's Yemoja, and I'm very Shango also. You know, and it make I was it was Elegua also, but it was also it kind of varies, but it was also Shango, and it made a lot of sense to me because of Shango. Music, and he's into sensuality and stuff like that. So I thought, yeah, that makes a lot of sense because that's me. So, but yeah, I can dig that. So, but that goes through divination. Though I don't do divination. I mean, you have to go through someone that you can trust, to really tell you which orishas are walking with you, right? But just reading about them, that's fine. But as far as you really, that goes through divination. It goes to someone who goes with the cowrie shells and stuff like that, and someone who's trustworthy. You just don't go to anybody to find out who your orishas are. Yeah. So if you are looking to find out about the orishas, I have a resource. My shaman, she lives in California. So if you want to find out, that's someone I trust. Um, you know, yeah. All right. So Sissy Kimi. So as of now, we're gonna be done. I mean, I've got people still to play over. I see Nayambora, the Yantra, and Porsche dude, and yeah, and that'll be it for today. But I mean, just really, I love this conversation, and you see, guys, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens. Let me tell you though, this is the kind of stuff we can talk about when we are in the gathering place. So we've got the lounge where we talk about, poetry, sensuality, stuff like that. Then we have the gathering, okay? Then we have the gathering. Um Ah, I see now, but you're still on the list though. Then we have the gathering and we can discuss stuff like this. Okay. So hold on. Did I miss something? Hold on. Let me check the chat on Clubhouse. Did I miss something? I got you, Naba. I got you. I got you. Actually, I'm gonna play over you next because yeah, I'm gonna play. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. For those of you that are members, that's the place where we can hang out in the gathering because I had someone actually um ask me if we could discuss the book by the Sibyls. I put a book link in the members chat about the Sibyls, about Mama Sogbe, and then I also went back and I gave you all the link to an interview that was done over 10 years ago, and she actually discusses her book. And I have all of her books. Actually, the one that I shared with you all is thin. She's got two more books, volume one and volume two. Okay. And I'm going to tell you something. When she came out with her book and it was supposed to be published, and the publisher told her to take certain things out, and she refused to do it. So she self published her books because she's speaking truth. I mean, those books, it will blow your mind when you read it. You're like, what? I'm telling you. So I'm gonna play over you in a sec, Nub. Okay, I got you, girl. Um, when I first started reading the books, and then I realized I was raised in the Netherlands, right? So at certain restaurants, they have like these black statues, right? Never thought anything of it until I read her book and I realized, oh, those are pictures of the Sibyls. And I mean, here I am as a kid clueless. We just see this black figure, you know, just hanging up at stores, and you don't even realize because no one is teaching that stuff. You're only learning about the Dutch king and the Dutch queen and everything that they did. You don't learn about your own culture, but it's right in front of you, though. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I'm gonna take it a step further. Mm, all right, people, go do your research. I want you to think about something. Okay, why do you think Amazon is called Amazon? I want you to think about that. I want you to look at the logo from Starbucks. Who is that woman on the logo? Hmm. Why is Amazon called Amazon? You see, people tap into the energy that gives them power. They know what they're doing. Okay? And we're just going along with our lives. We don't even realize. Oh, there were Amazon warriors. Hmm. Why is Starbucks so successful? Maybe because on their logo they have a symbol. Don't even get me started on this. Or maybe I should get started on it. It's all around us, being used to control us, tapping into the ancient energy. So, why shouldn't it be time for us to tap into our ancient energy to set ourselves free? Oh gosh, Zion, Lady Joy is not in here. I closed both doors because I've got a new, well, this is not a new webcam, but I'm not on my iPad anymore. So now I have my small little webcam. So if she comes in here, it's gonna be problems. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. I should get started, but not here. Exactly. But I'm trailing. Absolutely, Nayam Border, because we'll be here all day. We'll be here all day. But it's good for me to share with you so that you can go ahead and do your own research, right? And start reading and realizing that, oh my goodness, wow, you know, because I remember I've had to sometimes when I'm reading, I have to get up and walk around and let it sink in. Just it's like, oh my gosh, I need to let this sink in. Wow, you know. So, but check out the yeah, yeah, absolutely. The Adinka symbols, right? I have one actually on my arm, tattooed on my arm. So absolutely. So anyway, but yes. All right. So Naba, here comes your song. They're asking about your ear, Naba.
It's been more calm, still itches, but not as painful as before. No discharge yet, but I feel like it's coming. I don't know. I feel like that I am approaching that moment of release more.
Mm,
I'm able to, so every time I feel the itch, I'm able to stop and tune in and try to hear what the message is.
okay. Let me continue to play over here and see what else there is. Yeah, there's just something about your ear, Naba. Like they want. It's gonna sound weird, but they want you to sit with your ear, if that makes sense. There's so much power that's going to come after that release totally comes from all the years of stuff that was just built up, on the emotional level. Yeah, it's just, I'm feeling it. That, like, I'm feeling the clearness, it's almost like once that release comes, like a whole brand new world just opens up for you. They're reminding me of a song. I don't even know if you know that song. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Do you know that song?
Yeah, yeah, I love that song.
Yeah, but it's not I can see clearly. I can hear clearly now. The mug is gone.
Okay, so sit with my ear, like just sit in silence.
Yeah, and I see you just touch it. I know it's kind of weird if you're sitting down and then you're holding your ear, but that's what I that's what I see though. Like just loving on your ear. And even if you don't physically hold your ear, you can still visualize yourself holding your ear. You know what I mean? You can just send love to your ear, with your thoughts, right? And with your heart. Because everything is vibration anyway. But I'm just seeing you loving on your ear. Your ear needs so much love. Are you listening to my song, A Hug?
Uh, no, not
You
yet.
can, which platforms do you use over there? Spotify or
Spotify.
okay?
Actually, I just recently found your account on
Did you?
Spotify.
Okay, A Hug
Yeah.
is on there. It's on there.
Okay.
Look for my album Ecstasy, and on my album Ecstasy, A Hug is on there. And
Okay.
put that in your ear. Put that song in your ear.
Mm,
And I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what's gonna happen, but I guarantee you, it will love on your ear. Believe you me.
this is so exciting because I'm doing such exciting work right now, and the thought of what you said about the power that's waiting to come through after the release.
Yes.
That sounds very exciting.
Yes. It. There's just stuff in your ear, and it needs to be released, and then afterwards, you'll know the difference. But just love on your ear with A Hug. That believe you me. Like I said, that song every night. Every night I sleep to it. So allow for that melody that was downloaded so many years ago to love on you. Okay?
Okay.
Let me see if there's anything else. No, that's it. There you go, young lady. I look forward to hearing about that. It's going to be exciting.
Thank you very much.
You're so
I look
welcome.
forward to experiencing it.
Yeah, beautiful. Oh yeah, yeah. Nayan Buddha says not that this is not a good place to discuss things like that, but we know of shadow ban. Yeah, we know of that really well. We know of that very, very well. That's why we take the conversations to go brunch. Plain Jane says, Beverly, your energy is so beautiful, pure, and wholesome. Thank you so beautiful much. Can you say it like that? I don't know. My kids would tell me, Mom, is that English? Because they get on me, right? Because I homeschooled my kids. So they're like, Mother. It's interesting when you've homeschooled your kids and then they can actually come back and tell you stuff like, because you were their teacher. Or they'll say, English teacher, English teacher. They're adults now, though. But yeah. All right. So it'll be Nayambura, Deontra, and Porchtude for today. And everyone else, if you're on the list, it'll be for tomorrow. All right. Because I think we've been on this thing for an hour and a half already. But I love this new setting. I'm so grateful. I love the hearts there, Plain Jane. I love our community. I love how we're growing, we're bonding, and yes, I tell you, I love our temple. I'm just in there, and I was in there. Oh, by the way, to let you all know, I'm just making sure that you know, and I'm gonna play over you, Nayambora, Deontra, and Porstude in just a second. I need for you to know this. When you are in our temple, okay, I did send it in a text message, but I want to explain to you what I did. Okay, as you all know, I talk about Isaiah 54 is my lifeline scripture, and I know there's probably an ancient version that is better than the one that I even shared, more real, more truth, right? However, the oldest one, that I know of is the one from the Dead Sea Scrolls, right? So what I did, I found the one, Isaiah 54, the picture of the Dead Sea Scrolls, and we actually have it in the temple. Okay. Okay, sounds good there, um, Zion. I'll find a waterfall. Um, the Dead Sea Scrolls are on the right side of the candle. When you click on it, you actually see it. See, just because we don't have the Sea Scrolls in our hands, we still have them in the temple. Everything is energy. Okay, it's in Hebrew, but you can still sit there and enter into that energy. Go, you know what I mean? Just because things are virtual doesn't mean that it's not real. We now have a virtual healing temple. It is a real temple. It's not a fake it's a real temple. It's this is the world that we live in. So when you click on that picture, it'll actually show bigger, and you'll see the Dead Sea Scrolls. So what you're looking at inside of the temple is Isaiah 54. Okay, just wanted you to know that. If you're looking, let's see, where's my thingy? If you're looking above the temple, you'll see it says healing temple, and you'll see these words right here. They're tattooed above my heart. It says ahava. Okay. That means love in Hebrew. Okay. That's also that's also in the temple. So if you're wondering what those words are, I've got those words tattooed above my heart, and it's the reason why is because God is love. The goddess is love. It's all about love. So that's why that also is on the roof of our temple. Okay. Yeah, so Zion, the temple will be open. The temple is open now. It's open until tomorrow night. And then you'll get a message. Well, I will tell you the temple is about to close. And then it'll be closed until the new moon. And then it'll be open again for 3 days during the new moon. Okay? It's just, I mean, I was in there the other day, just like the tears were just coming because there's just a presence in there. So Zion has requested a waterfall background. So now I'm gonna have to go for. I already have one. Yeah, I already have one. So we'll find a waterfall. That'll look really nice, right? It'll look nice in the background. Ah, Naba says I feel very cared for. I love it. Ancestors chilling spot. That's right. That's right. That's right. This is nothing but good stuff. I mean, we've got all these things now brewing, and I'm really starting to look forward in August getting into some of these books with you guys. Okay, I think we don't need to have a book club. We can just get around and just talk about some of the books that we've read. We don't have to really commit to just one book, because I don't want to commit to we're going to have a book club every month, or I mean every week. But yeah. So all right. um yeah, let's see what hold on. That's right, another chilling spot. I want to hold on. I need some water. You guys drinking water good? Who's feeling like we've been in here together for like an hour and a half? Who's feeling pretty good right now? Put some balloons in the chat. Put some balloons in the chat. I want to see some balloons. I want to see balloons. Say, I'm just chilling. I'm just high. I'm high on life. I'm high on ancient sound healing vibes, man. I'm high on people. I'm just high. Natural high. I'm on a natural high. I want to see balloons. Put some balloons in the chat. Say, I am just chilling. I am just happy. We've just been going places today. Come on. I want to see some balloons, baby. And I'm here to tell you, I'm freaking high. I'm high on sound, though. On sound. On healing sound. Healing vibration, baby. And you know what's funny? It's 7:40 in the morning. For real. It's 7:40. I'm just freaking. I'm just happy. Okay? Awesome. Plain Jesus, I'm feeling really blessed in my life. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. All right. Nayambora. Here comes your song. Mm. And sisters are saying, tell her to hurry up and start reading. Mm. Ooh, Nayambora. You know how they're describing you? They're describing you as a scholar. Ooh. Mm. They said there is a reason why your library is called Timbuktu. Mm. They're saying you hold the key to unlock. things for people. Hmm. Ooh. Your library is the key to unlock the ignorance. And that's not saying it in a negative way to people around you. Hmm. Wow. Wow. There are places you're going to get invited to speak. Hmm. The days to enter from the back are over. Uh-uh. You come to the front door. What you have thought impossible, they're saying it is possible. Mm. And your past is a testimony of the things that are going to happen for you in your life. It's time to read, unlock that gift inside of you, Nayambora. They've already said this to you before. The answers are locked inside of your library. Word for word for word will you unlock all the mysteries, all the questions that you've had, all the questions that you have for your life and others. Because it's not all about you. This is the commitment that you made before you came here. Because this is what they're saying. The reason, mm, see, there are people that disrespect you, but because once you begin to study and the things that are going to come out of your mouth are so out of the norm, it demands respect because they're looking at you going, not her. How is that possible? See, that's why all the unfortunate things that have happened to you. Mm, beauty for ashes. You're going to be invited to places to speak because it's they're looking at you. How is this possible? This is Maxine. No, it's not Maxine. It's Nayambura scholar, sought after scholar, invited for speaking engagement. People look at you and they have a pen in their hand and they're writing down their notes because of the things that you have studied over the years, that you will begin to study over these years. They said, stop wasting their time and stop wasting your time. They've given you the resources already. They're not playing. Game over, Nayambora. You need to start reading. Your time is now. There are actually people that are waiting for you. They don't realize it that they're waiting for you, but they're actually waiting for you to give them information, okay? Because they're not going to read it. But see, it's the way you're going to present it to them. They're going to be able to understand because it's a cultural thing. Because a lot of the people around you, they're sound asleep. Some of them, they're so sleeping, they're snoring so loud. In the snoring, they cannot hear anybody, but they'll be able to hear you because of who you are, because they have no respect for you. But guess what? That respect is going to come, baby. Oh, it's going to come. Hmm. They've picked one. You're one that was picked to unlock treasures. Mm. You were placed there in Jamaica for a reason. Mm. There's still people there that actually still have shackles around their arms and their necks. Mm. They don't even realize it. Your knowledge is going to set them free, but the only way that they're going to be set free, you have to open up those books. Woo! All right, there's the message. I tell you, ancestors are not playing with you guys. They don't play with me. You know. Mm. All right. We got the Yantra and Porsche dude. Yeah. Zion intoxicated, I know, right? Mm. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. We're just having an amazing time here. Yeah, you have to read. I'm telling you, you have to read because the books that you were raised with are not your history. But there are books that are written that are your history. They're out there. Mm. All right. The Yantra. Hey, Watts. Thank you so much. Watts says peace to the people. I love it. Yeah. All right. All right. The Yantra. Here comes your song. I'm seeing a gem, um, a crystal. The Yantra. It looks like it looks like citrine. You know, citrine has to do with abundance. So I don't know if you have citrine, but if you don't, then it's time for you to get citrine. I have a big one. I hold citrine. I hold it in my hand, you know. But that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, they want you to begin to work with citrine. I think it's Citrine. I think citrine. I think that's how you spell it. That's it. That's all they wanted you to know is yeah. That's all they wanted you to know. Um, yeah, you need to get citrine. Portia says cleanse it and bless it to keep you in financial abundance. Yeah, Oh wow, that is funny. DeAndre says ancestors knew I misspelled it, and something about allergy meds came up. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, Oh my gosh, yeah, they're mm-hmm. They're all in your business because they love you so much. That's why. All right. So I think the last person then is Porsche Dude. If there was anyone else that was on the list, it's going to overflow to tomorrow. I'll be live again tomorrow. Okay. And I will play over you then in case you said yes today and I didn't get to you. That means we're going on tomorrow. Oh wow, the follow up from last week. Okay, see, I forgot all about the Pac-Man thing. That's right. Oh, and you know what's interesting, Deantra? Yellow, because citrine is yellow. Pac-Man yellow too. Ooh, Deantra. Oh, you're gonna have to sit with that. Remember the Pac-Man eating up your stuff. Think about that. I forgot what the message was, but Pac-Man eats up stuff, right? So you have to stop allowing for Pac-Man to eat stuff up. And so here comes Citrine. So you can hold on to your abundance. Ooh, go sit with that. Wow. Thank you for that input there, Porsche dude. Yeah, I'm telling you. Ooh. Okay. Powerful stuff. Yeah. You guys having a good time. We're just hanging out, loving on each other. It's good. I mean, it's good. Oh, Naba. Ooh, that no, Naba. Thank you. Oh, we're gonna hold her accountable. Yeah, we're gonna hold you accountable, Nayambura. Thank you so much, Naba, for saying that. Yeah, yeah. There's so many people waiting for her. That's right, Nayambura. Which book are you going to read first? Uh huh. Because we're surrounding you with love, girl. We're surrounding you. You've got your support around you. I mean, think about this. I want you to think about this as you are sitting in Timbuktu. And we're just going to start calling your library for what it is, the name of it. When you're sitting in Timbuktu, right? So just visualize, first of all, ancestors sitting around you. And then your second layer of support is all of your extended family here, right? So I don't know. Does it mean on the Amazon card, Deantra? So yeah. All right. Let's see. All right, Porsche dude, I'm gonna play over you, and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up and prepare ourselves for our day or night or evening or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And don't forget that the Healing Temple is open. You can go in there and leave your, if you have affirmations, prayer requests, or just want to love on the divine, you know, or love on other people, you can leave it in the chat. All right. Um, all right, Porsche dude. Here comes your song. something about stars. I'm seeing the stars in the sky. There's something about stars. That's what I'm seeing, the sky. Are you able to sit under the stars, poor students? There's something about stars. I don't know. What do you? Mm. You miss seeing them at night. Okay. Let me see. Let me see what. Hmm. Yeah, it's you have to sit with that because within that, the missing part, there's stuff you have to sit with that because I'm connecting with you, and your higher consciousness is letting me know that I miss that. So then it reflects back to me, and so I'm giving you your own message back, right? So how can you fix that? Something that you're missing. How come it's not part of your life anymore? So you're going to have to sit with that. Those are things that you have to meditate on, pray on. Like, okay, well, there's something in my life. I really used to have these stars that I could look at, but why am I not able to see those stars anymore? What decision have I made in my life that was taken from me, or that I'm no longer able to do that? So you have to sit with that. Yes, tonight is full moon, right? Yeah. All right. There you go. Porsche, dude. It's something you can sit with. It's deep. There's some decisions you have to make in your life. Um, that's what it has to do with. Like, how come I no longer do this? How come I no longer do that? How come I no longer? So it's not just even all about the moon, about the stars, and the moon also, but it's about things that you used to do and you no longer do. So you can sit with all of that. All right. Anyway, what time is it? It's 10 after 8. I've been on this thing for 2 hours and 10 minutes. I love it though. We'll be back tomorrow for sure though. Um, yes. Empress says she's gonna honor her mission. That's right. I know you will too. I know you will. You know, right? I know you're going to. All right. All right. I just love our time together. This was just, they're all special, but today was just extra. It really was. So, and we definitely are here, transforming our lives together now. It's so true, right? As a community, as an Ash fam, as a fam, we're here for each other. And we're all going through stuff, that. I mean, look, everybody, it's got messages. I get my messages too, right? Things I have to adjust in my life and stuff like that. So we all go through this stuff. So let's encourage each other. Let's encourage each other. You know what to do. Turn your microphones on in the chat on YouTube. Tell somebody, come on, tell somebody you got this. Let's encourage each other. Continue to encourage each other by telling each other, come on, you got this. Nayam Buddha, you got this. Come on. Yes. 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 Carmen, you got this. Shani, you got this. Naba, you got this. Elkin, you got this. Zion, you got this. I mean, Zion, I called you Zion. You can sit with that too. Zion, you got this. Nayan Buddha, you got this. DeAndre, you got this. Pursuit, you got this. What, you got this. Sha'ani, you got this. Elkin, I don't know if I said anything to you, but you got this. Elkin, is there something you need to express? Because I see you came on Clubhouse. You got this. This me as well. Everyone's got this. Awesome. Awesome. I just wanted to make sure. All right. All right. Beautiful. Awesome. Yeah, Zion. I called you Zion. All right. I will be back tomorrow, no matter where you live in the world. Um, Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Okay, I hope that today that you were filled with love, that you were filled with compassion, and that you were filled with hope. That you're not by yourself, you're not alone. You've got family all around the world that are rooting for you, no matter what it is that you're going through. You're not by yourself. You're here and we're together, okay? Connected together. We've got places we can dwell together, so you're not alone. Yeah, we need a group outing to Mount Zion, right? For real. So having said that, hold on. Let me see if I can find one more reaction here. I've got to. Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna go. Okay, I'm sorry for you guys on Clubhouse. You can't see this, but I think most of you are on YouTube anyway. We're gonna go out with a big bang. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? We're gonna go out. Peace and blessings to you. Kiss on the cheek. Mwah, mwah. All right. Head up high. Head up high. Look at that. Fireworks. Bam. One more time. There we go. I'll see you all tomorrow. All right. Take care.